Breaking news coming out that the CISA, America's cyber defense agency, was actually taken down by a cyber attack. They were breached and had to take systems offline. Now take a look. This is the official website for the United States government Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency, the CISA. Defending our nation against ever-evolving cyber threats and attacks is at the core of the CISA's mission, and the CISA was breached by hackers exploiting Avanti bugs. This just coming out yesterday. Now, they're saying that this unfolded late in February. Now new information rolling out as they're starting to share that they themselves were actually hacked. Here's another one coming out yesterday as well. Avanti breached prompts CISA to take systems offline. The CISA undertakes new efforts to fortify open source ecosystem. This just coming out today, and this comes as well as I shared with you that this week, French state services hit by cyber attacks of unprecedented intensity. Cyber attacks of unprecedented intensity have targeted several French government institutions just months before the Paris Olympics, but have been contained, the Prime Minister's office said on Monday, and these attacks, they are being claimed by various hacker groups. I'm going to be sharing with you the latest information, and in addition to that, if you are wanting to prepare, I've got a video sponsor today that is going to be helping with that, but more on that later on in the video. But let's go ahead and dive right in and share with you the latest information coming out on cyber attacks hitting the United States CISA, the agency that helps us defend against cyber attacks, actually breached themselves. So let's dive right in, but before we do, if you appreciate the updates, keeping you up to speed on everything, even if it's not being reported on the mainstream media outlets, which I am not sure why this is not getting more attention, do me a favor, hit that like button for me. Just takes a second to stay up to date. It's totally free. Why not hit the subscribe button, turn on that notification bell. But with that being said, let's go ahead and get you caught up as to what's been going on. In 2024, I'm trying to save up money to stock up on supplies and potentially be prepared for anything, but it can be hard to figure out ways to save money. Well, today's video sponsor, Rocket Money, is here to help. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that allows you to lower your bills, manage subscriptions, build a custom budget, and grow your savings all in one place. I love using Rocket Money to lower my bills. Simply by uploading a photo of your bills and then tapping a few buttons, Rocket Money will negotiate your bills for you, from internet services to cable to phone bills. They also help you get rid of unwanted subscriptions that you signed up for, forgot that you had, but you're still paying on. They will get rid of those for you as well. So to save more, spend less, and get prepared, join me and 5 million members using Rocket Money today. Just go to rocketmoney.com/Steve Ram or click the link in the description below to download the app for free right now. And again, thank you to today's video sponsor, Rocket Money. Alright, so link in the description below to this article that came out in the last 24 hours that says the CISA was breached by hackers exploiting Avanti bugs. Then we're going to be taking a look at what's been going on in France. Now, the article says that systems run by the U.S. Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency, or the CISA, were breached last month by hackers exploiting bugs in Avanti products. Avanti appliances have been under sustained attacks this year from multiple threat groups, including at least one espionage cyber gang linked directly to China. Since January, the vendor has issued patches for 5 high and critical severity vulnerabilities affecting its Connect Secure, Policy Secure, and Neurons for Zero Trust Access products. The day before CISA confirmed 2 of its systems were breached, Checkpoint researchers identified a new threat group dubbed Magnet Goblin as the latest cyber gang observed abusing the bugs to attack Connect Secure appliances. Now, we have not received any confirmation as to who is behind this, and I shared this with you live last night after it had come out, as they were saying they were not sure who was responsible for these cyber attacks. However, they're now saying Magnet Goblin could be the culprit taking this down. Affected CISA systems taken offline. About a month ago, CISA identified activity indicating the exploitation of vulnerabilities in Avanti products the agency uses. A CISA spokesperson said in a statement supplied to media over the weekend, the impact was limited to 2 systems which were immediately taken offline. We continue to upgrade and modernize our systems, and there is no operational impact at this time. The breach was first reported by The Record. The Record said the CISA systems that hackers breached were the Infrastructure Protection or IP Gateway and the Chemical Security Assessment Tool, or the CSAT. Now, the CISA has declined to confirm or deny whether the 2 portals were the systems taken offline as a result of the breach. This is a reminder that any organization can be affected by a cyber vulnerability, and having an incident response plan in place is a necessary component of resilience, the agency spokesperson said. The CISA said organizations should review an advisory it has issued with several partner agencies on February 29th regarding the Avanti vulnerabilities. The advisory raises concerns that organizations might not detect breaches because threat actors were able to deceive Avanti's internal and external integrity checker tools, or ICT. As a result, the CISA and its partner agencies said they strongly urge all organizations to consider the significant risks of adversity access to and persistent on Avanti Connect Secure and Avanti Policy Secure gateways when determining whether to continue operating these devices in an enterprise environment. Now, Magnet Goblin, the latest group to target the Avanti flaws. Meanwhile, Checkpoint researchers said that their tracking of the recent wave of Avanti exploitation resulted in the discovery of a threat actor they called Magnet Goblin, a financially motivated gang adept at leveraging one-day vulnerabilities, bugs that have been disclosed but not yet patched. Magnet Goblin distinguishes itself by its rapid adoption of newly disclosed vulnerabilities, notably targeting platforms such as Avanti Connect Secure VPN, Magneto, and several others. The group's swift maneuvering to incorporate exploits into their arsenal, at times within a day of a proof of concept being published, signifies a profound threat to the digital infrastructure worldwide. Checkpoint said that the suite of malware used by Magnet Goblin was as diverse as it is dangerous. The gang's sophisticated toolkit included Nerbian Rat, a cross-platform remote access Trojan for Windows and Linux, open-source tunneling tool Legolo, and Warwire, a JavaScript credential stealer. This diverse malware suite enables a wide range of cyber attacks, from data theft to sustained access within compromised networks, the researchers warned, so they could have sustained access, essentially why they had to take these systems offline, and we still don't have information on the theft of potential data, what information they have. And again, this coming as the French government is reeling right now from cyber attacks at unprecedented intensity. Now, this article coming out yesterday says the latest cyber attack to hit France follows a warning from Attal's defense advisor just last week that the Olympics Games in July and European Parliament elections in June could be significant targets. Prime Minister Gabriel Attal's office said that several state bodies were targeted but did not provide details. Many ministerial services were targeted from Sunday using familiar technical means but of unprecedented intensity, the office said. A security source told AFP that the attacks are not currently attributed to Russia, an obvious suspect for many given Paris support for Kiev since the invasion of Ukraine. Now, the Prime Minister's staff added that a crisis cell has been activated to deploy countermeasures, meaning the impact of these attacks have been reduced for most services and access to the state websites restored. Specialist services include information security agencies ANSSI were implemented filtering measures until the attacks are over. Several hacker groups claim responsibility for the attacks on Telegram, a messaging app, including one calling itself Anonymous Sudan, which said it had launched a distributed denial of services, or a DDoS attack, on French government network infrastructures. We have conducted a massive cyber attack. The damage will be widespread, the group said in a post. Now, they're saying this is a Russian-backed group that is claiming this, and they're the same ones that actually claim the Meta issues that recently happened with Facebook and Instagram. However, let me know your thoughts. We have two conflicting stories here. On one hand, we have Meta saying it was a database issue and that it was simply an error on their behalf and there was no cyber attack. Yet on the other hand, we have Anonymous saying that it was them, and Meta is actually trying to cover up the fact that they were breached with a cyber attack. Let me know your thoughts on this. Now, to get more information regarding that and what is being said about what happened with Meta, be sure to check out this video right here next, as I covered it in detail for you. And again, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. But as more information comes out on this, I'll be sure to keep you up to date. And again, thank you to today's video sponsor. I hope it is a blessing to those of you watching this video. But I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for joining me. Take care. God bless. This is Steve.